So on the bottom shelf of the van, we looked at earlier, we got a couple things. One box that, again, cleverly labeled power cords, has power cords and other items. This is an extra light. It slides on top of the battery for our power tools, and it provides a little extra light if you need it. These things, although not power tools, these are hasps and locks. And what we use those for at homicide scenes, if we need to, especially the house, we can put the hasp and lock on it and secure it and put evidence seals on it, and that way we can secure the house if the homicide detectives need to come back, or if we need to come back. And inside we have a couple things. This is a backup type mirror that I have just in case. AC adapter, again, various power cords. That's what this is used for. So let me put these away, and we'll look at the next item. This is on the shelf. Next item on the shelf is my camera kit. So the camera itself does not belong to me. The case belongs to me. This is this camera here has a strap and a lens on it, of course, and it's got a not advertising for any particular company. This happens to be a Nikon lens. So we've got this one is 18 to 300 millimeter, and I also have a different lens, have a 18 to 270 millimeter lens. That one's mine. We have an external flash with the cable if necessary. I've got a remote release there in the center. That's, of course, charger. And we've got another remote release that is wireless. I don't use that very often. And we have a hot shoe, so we can connect the external flash somewhere else. And over there are various filters that you can use, different color filters that you can use on the flash assembly. Here we have various power tools that were assigned to me. We've got an impact wrench, you've got a regular drill, you of course have the batteries that you need. Inside this is a reciprocating saw, blades, bits, and of course another battery. The nice thing about this is all these batteries are interchangeable, so that's a good thing, so you don't have to run around looking for batteries. Nice thing here is that is actually a portable fan they got for us. So if you're at the scene, it's hot, or if you're back of your van and it's hot, well, you can plug that in again. Same battery will run that, and you can run that and try and cool off a little bit. The other thing left on the shelf that I didn't open is that file case. Again, it has files when we go to autopsy or have to do fingerprints on suspects. There are particular forms we use, and what I do is I just keep those forms in a file in there in case I need it. For example, if I'm on my way to work somewhere and they call and say, hey Frank, we need you to go to autopsy up in Baltimore, I have everything I need right there. I don't have to stop by the office. I just I like having everything in my vehicle that I need to do my job, everything possible. So that's kind of the way I work things. So these items are the ones on the top shelf. You see the top shelf is empty there. And these are what's in these various cases. And I'll go from left to right. These are what I call kind of Frank things, stuff that I've just found useful, both in reconstruction and on the scene of some capers. If you look in this, those are all just portable lights. They're the kind flashing lights, warning lights that you can put on vehicles or around the scene just to mark things. That is both a portable electronic level, and that I use for various things. It has a laser on it. Have a traditional magnifying glass. The piece in the middle, that is just a reference for taking pictures, kind of like an L scale, except I can unfold it and stand it up. And that is an inspection light. You can see it has a mirror on the end, and it's expandable. You need to look under things. Oh, at the very bottom here, this is a field microscope. Does up to 100 power, and I use that occasionally. I've used it more on crashes than I've done on any crime scenes, but it lets you look at smaller things in detail, which is kind of nice. This one in the center, if you've done any reconstruction or crash reconstruction work years ago, this is a VC200. It's an accelerometer. It's for testing vehicle performance. It's an older item. I found it still is quite accurate. Again, this is a Frank thing. I've actually done a couple reconstructions since I've come over to the evidence unit, and that comes in handy. So I just keep it with me just in case I need it. Anybody who's done traffic enforcement might recognize that. That's an LTI 2020. It is a laser speed measuring device. I keep it now because it can measure distances up to around 2,500 feet. So I could use that. I haven't yet, but I have it in case I need it. I could use that for measuring sight distances, or for measuring where a bullet was fired, where it may have gone. Not a science, certainly. I'm not bullet trajectory analysis certified, but I can see this coming in handy for looking at those distances and trying to figure things out. So I keep it with me. It's one of those things, it's one of those tools that you may not need, but if you do need it, you've got it. This is just a quick look. I'm not going to take everything down, but if you look at the very top of that shelf, that is a rake for outdoor scenes, skeletal remains, body. You use that to rake leaves and move things out of the way. That thing in the black pouch, that's another tripod. And we have my bullet resistant vest, which that's the same one I had when I was on the police department. And here is another item. It comes in use. It's a large golf umbrella. One thing you don't see a lot portrayed in some of the CSI TV shows or movies is scenes that when it's just raining, and you spend the entire day getting wet. So umbrellas are nice about that.